And I made it back, made it safely home. So I have bad news about my car. It didn't pass its warrant of fitness. While I was away, I asked my dad to drop it off at mechanics just to give it some time to, if anything needed to be done, to be fixed, but unfortunately the battery was completely dead, so it sat here for a while. And then turns out there's a rust problem that's just appeared since the last warrant of fitness, and it has to be done. So I've been talking to them and a paint and paneling company, and I might be able to do a kind of a temporary fix just to last me another 6 months, and then I might have to upgrade the car. The front brake pads have to be done as well, and for some odd reason the rear door just decided to not open like this. Not what you really want to find out when you get back from an overseas trip, but oh well. And how do I feel being back? I honestly feel like I've been running as soon as I landed. So, you know that video I did about how to survive a winter in New Zealand in a caravan? Well, I really should have included disconnecting the car battery. This is not what you want to come back to when you've only really been driving it for 3 months, and then it's been sitting in the driveway for 3 months, but all of these issues have suddenly appeared. I was originally planning to get it patched so to be able to last for a couple of years and just keep it going for 6 months and then buy a ute. That was my plan. But I ended up going into a Cambridge car dealer's shop just to have a look at utes, just to start getting a feel on pricing, and I saw basically the ute that I've been looking for. So I went home and had a freak out, like, what do I do? Went back the next day, went for a test drive, organised to get pre-inspection done, and I bought it. So I currently own 2 cars. Yeah, a little bit unexpected, really not planning to do that at all. I'm in Waikato, staying at family, and today I'm going to drop my car off at another rust specialist, a panel beaters. This is a place that actually a cousin recommended, and I talked to him yesterday. Sounds like he can actually fix this rust for around $200 to $500 and might be able to replace the brake pads at the same time. So I'm just going to do it in this area since this is where the caravan is now. I have been jumping around a lot with family since I've got back. It's been insane, really, since I've got back. And then we've got a family trip to Cambridge, and I'll pick up the new ute. So what type of ute have I bought? It's not a Nissan, even though it's a Nissan car dealer that I went to. It's called a Ford Ranger XLT 4-wheel drive, and it's year 2010. I went with this because I wanted the most popular ute in New Zealand, and this is it. This is the Ford Ranger, with Toyota Hilux is number 2, but Toyotas are so much more expensive. So I got it. So my old Nissan's nearly been at the panel beaters for a week. We dropped it off on Friday and it's Thursday now. I had hoped I could pick it up yesterday, but they were kind of pushed back with other jobs, and then when they started looking at the rust, apparently one side was worse than they expected. So would it have been better just to sell it for scrap? But then, I don't know, it is a good car. It has done me good in the last 3 years. So in that regard, it kind of be nice if it was still running and someone else can use it. So I've picked up the car from the panel beaters, and he did warn me that there's been a lot of work done to it, like more than he realised on one side. He said he was busy, so he said he's got a whole lot of photos of it, so I've asked for those, and he hasn't actually had time to write up the invoice yet, so I haven't actually paid. So I'm in the process of taking it to the mechanics for its warrant of fitness. Yeah, I'm gonna at least have a look, but he changed the front brake pads, but now the brake warning light's on all the time. And unfortunately the 4-wheel drive light's still flashing. I had quietly hoped that had gone. but it seemed to drive okay, so so I got the call, it passed, woohoo! That was speedy. I think they only had it a couple of hours. Give it a quick clean, slap in for sale signs, take some photos, ready for Trade Me, and go from there. I just watched the Nissan drive away with the new owner. Yeah, had a moment of feeling a bit sad, and it served me well. It did serve me well. Yeah, and it was all fixed. I got a screen grab showing that the money's gone through, but I imagine it'll take a day or two, and then I can pay the panel beater, and then I'll get a little bit of profit left so, to cover the ute. But yeah, still a little bit sad to watch it go. Yeah. Ooh, so it's heavy. The UK Caravan has a different tow ball size to most trailers in New Zealand. It's a 50mm part. So I had it changed, swapped over. I bought this the amazing part with this ute is you can get these black metal parts separately, so you can have different tow balls on each one and just hopefully easily swap them. So let's see how easy it is to swap over. I'm just trying to sort out the system to fit everything in here. I think the wheel and the larger water tank are probably the largest items here. Managed to get it all in. What I love is it's like double the space from the Nissan, and I don't have to have stuff in the back seat kind of getting that area all dirty, so all the dirty stuff can be in this cab. All the tools, all the tanks. It's good, handy, very handy. Whew, a good workout. I kind of had to climb right in there to get everything in.